Well, hello YouTube. Welcome back to Bison's Aquarium. Today I'm going to treat my fish, and it's about time we've treated them too, because the mosquitoes here are terrible, and I'll show you what I mean. I got a rain barrel out here, and you look down in there, you see all them mosquitoes. See all them? Well, we got our net, and we're just going to go in and get us a bunch of them, and we're going to put them in our fish tank and watch them eat. Alright, we got them in there. You see them all moving around in there. So now we'll go ahead and put these in here. And watch them tear them up. Put half of them in there. And then we'll put the other half in this side, or in this tank. We got them going after them. Now you got to be careful not to put too many in there, and I have done that before and ended up having them hatch in my house. So you don't want to put too many in there, but I felt pretty confident about putting them in there. You can see a bunch of them there on the bottom, and the tetras are getting them as they see them. And I also have the eels in here, and I would imagine the eels will eat them too. I'm hoping so. But you got to be careful not to put more than they can eat, or more than they want. They're still picking them off, so I'm still safe. I did that one time when I had the 10-gallon tank in the place of this 20, and I only had 3 fish in there. Well, them 3 fish, the 3 fish didn't eat them all, and they were still there the next day, and they ended up hatching, and I lifted the hood and there was a bunch of mosquitoes around on top of the water. So you gotta be careful not to put too many in there at one time, unless you like mosquitoes in your house eating you alive. So that's how I empty or get rid of the mosquitoes. I like my rain barrel because, you know, it's water available if I ever need it, and it's actually good water for putting in your tanks. So in order to keep the rain barrel, you got to do you got to police it if you don't like mosquitoes. So I just take the net and go out there and get a bunch of them and put them in each tank. And I might put some in with Jack and Jill for the crib. Because every time I feed them worms, the crib never gets any. So this is my way of treating my crib. If the Jack Dempsey's, if Jack and Jill eats them, that's fine. At least I know that the crib will get a few of them. So I'm gonna go out and get a few to put in the other tank. And I don't see Jake benefiting from them. I couldn't get enough to satisfy him. Not to mention they'd get in places and he wouldn't be able to get to them with the community tanks. And Jack and Jill's tank, there's a little fish in there that can go anywhere in that tank and get whatever's in there. So I just prefer not to put any mosquitoes in that, because they're just not big enough to do anything for him, and he can't get to every place in the tank. So anyway, that's how I get rid of my mosquito problem, and it's good for the fish. They like them. It's like an hors d'oeuvre for them. So if you have a rain barrel and you have a mosquito problem, or you have standing water and you see mosquitoes, even if it's not a problem, scoop them up with your net, put them in your fish tank. They'll eat them up. Just try not to get a bunch of trash in your I noticed I got a little bit of trash in the last load going in the hexagon. Oh, and I got heartburn really bad. Anyway, I hope this was informative. You guys have a good one. Later.